Thank you for doing. Oh, but that's great.
Love that, love that, love that.
Today I'm taking a look at the vampire photo shoot from America's Next Top Model. They put the girls in a bathtub full of blood, they make them blind, and they make them wear heels. So let's take a look, shall we? Is he okay? Should we call medical?
And then there's a guy laying in it. He looks dead. So we're like, no, this does not look good.
It's bright in here.
It could be the LED lights above you, the soft boxes.
I am Monsieur J, and I am your head vampire.
I'm thinking he's a superhero. He's like, no, my name is Monsieur J. Yeah, I'm French. I think her face just says it all. We're just kind of like...
No doubt you've already met my latest victim, CJ, who will be your vampire model in your photo shoot with you today. And each and every one of you are going to be turned into a vampire. You're all going to be...
Definitely can't use that in the portfolio. Every single photo shoot I see from the show, I'm like, you can't put that in the book. Not on the comp card. You can't take this to the casting. You just can't. I mean, look, there's no doubt these concepts are super creative. They're fun. As a photographer, I just view them as, hey, are these going to be usable for the models after the show ends? And most of the time they're not. But look, there's no doubt. It's a creative concept. It's fun.
You're all going to be literally blind as a bat.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
You'll all be wearing white-out lenses that will totally obscure your vision.
I love how on top of making them into a vampire, which they already can't use in their book, then they're like, and you'll be blind. So you also definitely can't see what's not going to go into your book. Yeah, double whammy there. Vampire, because vampires, I can't see. I mean, I watched the Twilight movies. No, that's a lie, I didn't. But in the movies, they just walk around aimlessly. Right? That's the whole plot is that they're trying to find each other.
All right, get off to hair and makeup.
We go into hair and makeup, and there are fangs and colors and hair. It's crazy.
Don't take hair. So those you put back in the bag, and then you go back to hair and makeup.
It's gonna be weird to not be able to see what you're doing.
You're like acting in a dark room.
Hello, guys. How are you doing? Come on, come out here. I want to show you some.
Where's Monsieur J? Where'd he go? Lunch? Do vampires eat food? I'm sure they do, man. Who doesn't love salt and vinegar chips? Let's be real here.
This is where you're gonna be working.
Right in the
We're
blood.
gonna be in that?
You guys are gonna be drenched in blood because you've been drained of your blood. Okay?
Literally her face. I love her. They're really making sure that the girls can't use this in their portfolio. They're like, well, just to make sure that you don't succeed after the show, we're putting you in a bathtub of blood. No one's going to want to see that in the book. That's right.
All right, so CJ's here. You're gonna give her your voice.
How are you doing?
Do you have someone to help her into the tub?
The tub of blood does not freak me out at all. I'm ready to go in there. I'm like, ooh, I want to go in there. Like, I'm just ready to just get in the mix.
All right, Angelique.
And
Let me just understand something for a second. They have the girls wearing the contacts that impair their vision for the photo shoot. For what purpose? What is the reasoning behind it? Is it for the aesthetic? Because that could be photoshopped. Or, okay, if they want the contact lenses in because someone's too lazy to do the Photoshop, like they don't want to pay somebody to do that, then they can just get regular contact lenses. I'm sure there's like Halloween lenses or something that they can put in their eyes that you're able to see from. Right? I don't know. But either way, what's the point? Is it just to add that element of, oh, you're not going to be able to see it? Like, what? Why? There's just too many elements going on at this point. Yeah, I'm a natural light shooter, so I don't deal with this many lights for a photo shoot. If I'm gonna do studio, I'll just have one light and I'm good to go. This is a lot. This is a whole like maze. It's like a labyrinth of soft boxes.
Angeli, I don't feel the connection to CJ in the shot. What if
She can't see him though.
Go for it.
there you go.
You say lover, you got it now.
I knew she would find
Nice.
something. Last frame. Good, Alasia. Chin up just a bit.
Feel it.
Small moves, Alasia. Alasia looked really beautiful on set today. There was this sensuality and this subtle smirk and energy in her face that was really beautiful.
Last frame.
Maybe not being able to see during the photo shoot kind of heightens their senses and makes them focus better, right? I don't know. What do I know? I'm not a scientist. That's not even what scientists do. Okay, let's just keep it going.
Intensity in the eyes. Chin up a bit. Good.
Nice. Enraptured.
Love that. Beautiful.
Right there.
Alexandra continues to impress me. She knows how to work her body. Last frame.
Gritty.
Wow, incredible. She did so good. I mean, great job to all the models. The fact that this model can balance on the edge of a bathtub like that, she's a pro. She's doing great. If that were me, you know, I'm going to be sitting in the bathtub like, okay, I'm just going to take a quick nap, you know, since the lights are off for me anyways. Kind of tired.
Tension. Yes.
Krista, that right leg, I'm not happy with it. You were the ballerina last week. Use that dance.
Passe. Right there. Passe. Open that. Turn out. Yes. Right there. And let's work it. It's too sweet. You're a vampire. Get me. Yes. Oh.
Yes, hot. Yes.
Oh.
Last frame.
And there you go.
That's hot.
Dude, how are they doing all this and not being able to see? I can't do that with my eyes open and the light. The photographer is giving some great direction. She's really like drawing out the emotion from the girls. So, I mean, so far, so good.
Oh, good job. You got it. Good. It is so painful, and I was freaking out that it would get lost in my eye.
Want me to sit you down in the chair? I know. Do you want me to sit you down in the chair? Okay.
I cannot see anything. I cannot see anything. It is pitch dark.
It would freak me out to have contacts in my eyes that impair my vision and not allow me to see. So, it's understandable. I'm not gonna say like, oh, she shouldn't be scared or oh, she shouldn't be this, because we all get scared about certain things.
You know, being a mom, it comes naturally to comfort people. I had to help her put on contacts. You know, she is a mother, but right now she's a baby. And Brenda, get over it.
Hey, Brenda.
Go home.
You know, the one girl who's like, I'm a mom and that comes naturally to me and I'm helping her. I'm like, oh, that's so nice. And then she's like, and she needs to go home and get over it and send her home. I'm like, okay, but what happened to the motherhood? You know, the kids. Remember all that? Remember the speech?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. That's a gorgeous neck.
I think someone was faking the funk in the hair and makeup area. Oh, I can't pose in the dark. I feel blind. Brenda found a way to embody the spirit. She made this shoot work for her.
Yes. Good. Good.
Last frame. Let's mop her up and get her out.
Also, just a thought. If the vampires are supposed to be blind, then why isn't the guy vampire blind? Where are his contacts in all of this? How come he can see? I'm just curious. Is that like how it works? If we're going to follow if you're making the vampires blind, he's supposed to be a vampire, right? We're all in this together. Yeah, I quoted High School Musical for this one. I feel like it's necessary at this point.
Oh, yes. Love that. Love that. Love that. Maybe you're getting into this too much because of this little fascination with the dead and the embalming bit. I don't know. Oh, God.
Thank you for doing. Oh, but that's great.
Love that. Love that. Love that. Finally had something that I was good at. You're a little too natural here today. So.
She did a fantastic job. I like the pose that she was like licking it. Is that real blood? I guess I don't want to know. Is that just like thick Jello? Is that some Kool-Aid powder in there? Is that what it is? That's what it's Kool-Aid, you guys. Come on.
Everything you're doing is amazing.
Beautiful. feels very romance novel. Like grab his tie.
Beautiful. Here you go. Beautiful. Drop that arm right from the side of that stuff. Grip it farther back. There you go.
I would be kind of bored standing there just pressing the shutter button on a remote if I were the photographer. Because when I shoot, I like to get different angles. I like to try like different types of lighting. So I think for something like this for me would just, I would just kind of be bored. Like, okay, next. Like, she doesn't seem like that engaged. You know, she is giving the critique, which is great. She's definitely directing the model. Yeah, what do you guys think? What do you photographers think about this one? I do understand, though, something like this. You're working with a lot of different models, and it's going to probably be just the same shot, different type of pose. So I understand why she would do something like this, like why she would have the remote and do something pretty quick instead of something different for each model.
All right, Simone. Okay, so here's the thing. Last week was lackluster. It's just looking vacant.
Mr. J went into the hair and makeup room and he's like, oh, you did a lackluster job the last photo shoot. Like, why start it off negative? Why not be like, okay, listen, this photo shoot, you're going to do great. Like, don't worry about what happened in the past. Like, that's how he should be starting it off, not like this.
I'm bored. I'm already bored. Come on. Change it up. Make it stronger.
In the beginning, when she wasn't going too well,
Watch that mouth. Your mouth is saying nothing.
and I knew that I didn't want to have another like lukewarm photo at panel.
Take it to the extreme, Simone. And you know what? I'd rather you get into a position where you feel sexy. Right now, you look like you're about to give birth. Or you have, and it was a mess.
We have a continuous barrage of negative feedback from both the photographer and creative director. So that definitely plays a role in models' performance during these photo shoots. I'm just saying, the better the feedback, the better the model will do. And what we have here is someone saying, oh, I'm bored. This is boring. You're giving me nothing. And Mr. J's like, it looked like you just gave birth. It's like a bathtub full of blood. He's like, yeah, I see what happened here. Yeah. Do vampires give birth? I guess.
You can't see anything, so stop thinking and just go with your gut. Get closer to him and go.
Oh, that's
it.
hot.
Feel it. There you go.
Longer neck, a little longer neck.
That's good. Go. Again, you want him, he's leaving you.
I love
I just ended up kind of spontaneously doing something entirely different, and it worked out really nice.
That's a wrap, everybody.
But do you guys see how when they were encouraging her and saying, yes, that's it. You could tell that she's like, oh, okay, this is working. And she did more of it. She got better. That's what I'm saying. The positive feedback reinforcement always works. I'm telling you guys, that's the trick as a photographer. You just gotta always encourage as much as you can, give constructive feedback, and believe in your models. So I've already seen these pictures. I did a video reacting to them. So I'm not gonna comment really on the pictures, but let's see what happens during judging. Maybe there's something spicy that happens.
I love your face in this. I feel like you're inhaling. It's like, and I'm feeling this. Thank you very much, Tatiana. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I definitely felt that too. The breathing, totally, I see it.
I wish there was a little bit more action in your body, a little bit more tension. I think that the leg is off when it's into the tub. It's just a cliche pose.
Okay, so we're getting some good mixed feedback. The foot on the tub. I mean, it would be really hard to pose in a tub like that, not being able to see and keep your balance and not fall in. So I think she did a good job.
Look at the inhale. Do you see the? Do you see that?
And look how long.
What's with the inhaling stuff with Tyra? Little concerned here. I think all of us should inhale right now. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what it is about that. Inhaling in the picture. You mean breathing? It's just breathing. I guess. Yeah. No, it looks great. It looks great.
I think it's rather ungainly, actually. And I think that you could be a lot more sensual in the way you get out of the tub. Very mannequin-like.
I think you're stronger. But I think you're one of those girls that in your head you're doing the Iman shake and you're thinking you're doing it, but you're going like this. I'm doing it. I'm pushing. Instead of like really pushing. Thank you.
I don't understand how the model is supposed to take that advice and be like, yeah, I'm going to do that the next photo shoot. You guys, they're wearing heels in a bathtub filled with blood, can't see, and they're posing with someone. The bathtub plus heels combo alone would have knocked me out of that one. Like just like in Super Smash Bros. Like one kick, I'm out. It's like a Jigglypuff kick too. Like with the cute ones, you know, they're innocent and then they like, you explode into the air because after they kick you with their one toe. The small little ledge and then they put them in heels. Why? Why? I don't understand the styling also for this. Not my type of photography, not my type of concept, but I can appreciate the fact that they're trying to be creative. So yeah. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the concept?
The foot out of the bathtub with the dangling toes has taken this to the decrepitude moment of the hour.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Angelique.
Thank you.
She put the leg out just so she can get out of there faster. She's like, okay, is this done? You know, you already have your foot out. You step and then you go.
And the face is wrong. You went, and smell gooky. As opposed to, got it. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Tyra, I think you should have just done the photo shoot. Show them how it's done.
You're ready to fight somebody.
Fighting for your life. I'm a survivor.
I think there's an energy here that is dark, it's edgy.
I was trying to be angry.
Yes.
I was angry that I was bit.
I feel it.
I love the fact you grabbed his tie and you're pulling him into the shot, which makes
Okay, but her leg was out too, and that wasn't an issue. Everyone, listen, I would have had my whole body out of the tub. I wouldn't even be in the tub. I'll be out there. I wouldn't even be at the photo shoot. I'd be eating chips in the back.
One thing I'm seeing a lot of, though, with you is that you do this sort of same pose in a way. It's this sort of leaning back.
If you were to become famous, this could be like your signature thing. But just make sure that you can get other things just as strong, too. Okay.
It's like just her putting her hand out or something. It's not even like really the same pose. They're like, yeah, you're sitting up. You've been doing that for every picture. You need to switch it up. You can't keep doing the same thing.
Oh, you are boring through my soul. I feel like you just got bitten, now you want to bite me.
The legs look as if I don't know what to do with them, but I do think the way your hands and his hands are both connected saves you.
Okay, just an observation. See, her eyes are already blue. So you could just went into Photoshop, hue saturation, lightness, you bump it up to like 20, 30 on the eyes, little mask. Same thing. You don't need to have the contacts in. Just a suggestion from someone who's been using Photoshop for like 15 plus years. But
The sleeve is hitting you wrong. Let's pull it up.
Makes me look wider.
Just pull it up. Pull it up like a muscle shirt. Just much better.
But is it?
I like the shirt for the back of it, honestly, more than I do
Can I see the back?
Oh.
You know what?
Why did you do that, darling? You should have just left that a mystery for us.
Couldn't you see that when I turned around?
I didn't know that this was a fashion institute. You guys should just have a uniform at this point. They're always critiquing and telling the girls that we don't like, oh, that looks ugly. That shirt is, your grandma gave you that. You should burn it. Like stuff like, why is your hair like that? I've heard it all. I've seen so many episodes like that. Just give them a uniform if that's the case. Or, I don't know, give them clothes that you want them to, I don't know, dress them.
Not so great. It looks confused. But holding onto the top is also very bad for me. It's a safety
It
measure.
looks like this.
See, that's what I felt like, and they kept saying grab the tub.
But you know what? That's the second time
See-
you used an excuse and blame someone else. Earlier you said that you couldn't hear us, so that was the reason. You have to get in control of your own destiny.
I mean, but if she's saying that the photographer told her to grab the tub, then she would naturally listen to that advice because she can't see and she's kind of just going along with what's being told to her. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. The photographer says, oh, do this, and then the models do it, and then they get to judging, and the judges are like, oh, you shouldn't have done that, when it was the photographer, or it could have been the creative director. See, that there's the biggest conflict of all, I think, when you're doing a photo shoot, especially on this show. All right, let's see who goes home.
Ansley, you have such amazing bone structure, but your last couple of photo shoots have the judges nervous.
They shouldn't be nervous,
Falling
right?
flat.
Okay, it's probably the photographer.
Judges
I'm saying.
do not like excuses.
I mean, she's just explaining that the photographer told her, okay,
Another girl with such strong potential.
then she should stay.
Giving you the critique to push,
Oh.
to shake like Iman, to feel it, to push.
I don't know what that
push.
is. Why does she have to push so
But it
much?
doesn't come across in your photos. You seem to be stuck inside.
Inside where?
Portray on the outside, or
Okay,
you
you're not
feel
gonna
on the
tell us.
inside.
It's kind of deep.
So who stays in this competition?
Okay.
Those pictures have been getting weaker and weaker and is full of excuses.
Well, that's okay. You have to tell her that again.
Amazing, but just needs to push a little bit more.
Okay. So that was a lot in like a minute.
Congratulations, Hansley.
But didn't you just say that she was the one with the weaker picture?
So, Hansley, this photo is not strong because why?
I don't know.
It has no feeling.
You didn't do that great at the commercial.
Because the photographer. Oh.
Myself. I didn't try hard enough.
Oh, are you trying to get her to blame herself?
It's all on you as that performer.
Okay, so okay. That was, she's like, hey, I love how she made the model take all the blame. She's like, why did this photo come out terrible? The lighting, angles, all of that, why? It's because of you. Also, it could have been the photographer's direction, because obviously there were some conflicting things going on. You know, the photographer telling her to grab the tub, and then she does it, and then they see the picture, they don't like it, but the photographer told her to do that. But that's cool. So let's see what she tells this other model.
You know what testing is?
Yes.
Okay, you need to go home and you need to do testing. Like, do free photos with photographers.
What about right in the competition?
To study your film, and you're gonna get it. Do not.
I love how she said you need to test with photographers in your town. Yeah, she was on a modeling competition. You know she's not going to be able to use any of these pictures in her book. So she is going to need to do test shoots when she gets back. But it's crazy that she essentially needs to start over from scratch. That's why for me, it's hard to jump on board with these creative concepts because they don't align with real world model portfolios. But look, I do appreciate the fact that they're trying to do something different. It's fun. It's a reality show. So yeah. It's fun, whatever. So let me know what you guys thought of this photo shoot, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.